Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hell in a Cell review. I am the future.
Okay, yeah, totally chill out with that fakey menacing voice.
That's me.
And yep, and I'm accompanied with my recently new belt accessory.
Hola, it is I, Fetchbot.
You know, this wasn't my idea.
I'll be taking it back.
I think he's fine where he is.
See, we're in France, so cut the Spanish.
No.
We.
No.
Let's get into the review. We kicked off the kickoff with Kendrick and Perkins defending their 205 Live Tag Team Championships against Undisputed Era's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Kyle O'Reilly got the guillotine in the first time. Kendrick, I can't forget. I forget who he had it on. I think it was Perkins he had it on. He escaped. And then he got it on Kendrick, and Kendrick tapped out. And Undisputed Era won the 205 Live Tag Team Championship. Alexa Bliss came out for a promo saying how this is the beginning of the Alexa Bliss era, starting yesterday. And it stayed true, but we'll get to that later. The second match on the card, Adam Cole of Undisputed Era is putting his Intercontinental Championship up on the line against two challengers, Chris Jericho and The Miz. Adam Cole, dominant performance. Chris Jericho locked in the walls of Jericho. He broke out of that. Miz locked in the figure four. He broke out of that. Jericho hit him with a code breaker. Kicked out of that. And then Miz hit him with a skull crushing finale. He kicked out of that one. Kicked out of the lion salt. Kicked out of the running knee. Jericho reversed the skull crushing finale at one point. Miz got hit with a code breaker. Kicked out of that. Then Chris Jericho would lock in the walls of Jericho on Adam Cole, taking advantage of a downed Adam Cole following the famous It Kicks. Chris Jericho, the unprecedented 11-time Intercontinental Champion. The next match was a Royal Rumble qualifying match. Christian versus Dolph Ziggler. This match was very one-sided towards Christian. Christian advances to the Royal Rumble. He now joins Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, Elias,
And a few others.
and a few others that we'll get to later.
Or not at all until the day of the Rumble.
Mostly the ones later.
Exactly.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, their rivalry started when they were the tag team champions. Tommaso Ciampa attacked Gargano on his way to the ring for a singles match. Gargano took Tommaso Ciampa to hell and back. Multiple buzzsaw kicks, ending it with the Gargano escape. Jinder Mahal, the United Kingdom champion, faced Matt Hardy, the United Kingdom title. Matt Hardy dominated most of the match, but then Jinder, as soon as the match got brought into the ring, Jinder Mahal had it. Multiple camel clutches, running knees, and then one coloss.
Indeed.
Matt Hardy did manage to hit the side effect on Jinder Mahal. And then the main event of the kickoff, myself and Braun Strowman. We had our NXT Tag Team Championships on the line against Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. I'll admit it, we almost lost. I got hit with a Superman punch. That didn't feel too good. I also got hit with a spear, which also didn't feel too good. But then Dean Ambrose made one slip, and he slipped up into a time paradox. And the future never looks so brighter for me and Strowman. We retain our tag team championships. And now we're gonna switch over to the main show card.
Which, surprise, spoilers, I was. Luckily, nothing big has happened since. I mean, yeah, something big, my brother's birthday and all, but yeah, we weren't really doing much.
Because you did it yesterday.
Yeah, celebrated yesterday, whatever.
I have a very good question.
Yeah.
What if you're born on a leap year? Are you legally the age of which you would be? Or are you legally the age of when the leap day happens?
Technically both, when you think about it.
I know, but what about legally?
Legally? Probably
I could be a 4-year-old going to college.
Technically.
I could be 2 and get in my first job.
If you're 2 and you can 8 by standards.
You still get a job.
A job at 8 years
I
old?
could be a paperboy.
I don't think they'd allow that these days.
You forget. Future. Time travel.
Okay.
Alright. We kicked off the show with the WWE Championship between Skullkid and the Game. This was mostly Skullkid.
It was. Literally, they were a spine buster through the,
I want to sell.
to the top of the cell from Skullkid. And
then-
somehow Triple H kicked out
And then hit a pedigree.
just to win the title.
Triple H now has a fatal 4-way match to look forward to in 4 weeks.
Indeed.
By the way, happy Canada Day.
But regardless, Roderick Strong going up against Brian Kendrick.
The Cruiserweight champion. The man with a plan.
Kendrick retained.
36 days and counting.
Kendrick retained.
Via the Captain's Hook.
Yeah. This one, tons of people will be disappointed in. But this is a loser leaves WWE match.
As you can see from the result,
None are too pleased with Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar hit Suplex City and then locked in the Kimura lock and it was over. No RKO. No DDT. No stomps. Just 3 suplexes and a Kimura lock. Of course, there was brawling on the outside of the ring, but that was pretty much it. Now Brock Lesnar has himself a spot in the Royal Rumble match. And what spot would that be?
Number 29.
As the NXT General Manager, Randy's former employer, I would like to wish Randy Orton the best of luck in his future endeavors.
Well, in my case, yeah, same. Just minus the damn menacing voice. Holy crap.
This match. Ember Moon has found her kryptonite. She cannot beat Sasha Banks. In this match.
Okay, this one.
Best match on the card.
Indeed.
Not surprising. The Undertaker lived up to the hype.
I mean, just being honest, same goes for Edge. They were going back and forth.
Spear, execution, Hell's Gate, chokeslam, tombstone, 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 tombstone.
We've been seeing
last ride, old school, big boot, leg drop, snake guys, edge-o-matic, execution.
Just saying, out of all those, we've seen a lot of tombstones. The first tombstone actually coming from Edge himself, reversing the tombstone that was originally done by The Undertaker.
That was on top of Hell in a Cell.
Indeed. But then eventually, Edge was chokeslammed
through the top of the cell. Undertaker would get him back up and hit a tombstone of his own. Edge kicks out.
Then Edge performs a tombstone of his own. Taker kicks out.
And then The Undertaker locks in Hell in a Cell, or Hell's Gate inside Hell in a Cell, only to release it. And then Edge made one more mistake.
Yeah, he pulled a spear out of his back pocket, but he didn't cash in on it.
Undertaker was able to hit a tombstone pile driver for the win. Now The Undertaker is going to Hell in a Cell to the Royal Rumble. We are now officially on the highway to Hell has now took its detour, and now we're going on the next route. The route to the road to Roadblock. This is the road to Roadblock. The road to Roadblock officially begins at the Royal Rumble. And there's only one more stop. One more major stop on that road, and that's Extreme Rules. But we won't talk about Extreme Rules just yet.
Yeah, currently right now it's Hell in a Cell going into
the Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss, 219 days and counting. NXT Women's Reign.
Of course, it's gonna kiss ass.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, no.
Then in the main event, Rob Van Dam shocks the world. Less than 2 minutes.
Shocks the announcer table, shocks the world.
Shocks Paris. Shocks the the French announce team. Even shocks Funaki over on the Japanese table.
Most importantly, shocked all the tourists at the Eiffel Tower. That tower almost fell to this shocking result.
What about the Arc de Triomphe?
That almost collapsed.
The Champs-Élysées they were scrambling to get to a TV screen in town because everybody was talking about this match. Kevin Owens came close. So did AJ Styles at one point. They were both pinning their opponents simultaneously. While Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam fought on the outside. But then Owens turned his attention to Styles. Seth Rollins turned his attention to Strowman. And Jeff Hardy was attempting a twist of fate on Rob Van Dam. And Rob Van Dam counters it into a Northern Lights suplex 1, 2, 3.
Literally stole the victory and took advantage of everyone else focusing on each other.
And now Rob Van Dam is going to the Royal Rumble match against one of 3 competitors. Edge, Jeff Hardy, or AJ Styles. As for Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens, they find themselves in the Royal Rumble match. Strowman's been in the Royal Rumble match for about 3 weeks now.
Yeah, considering he doesn't care what happens, he wants in.
Thoughts? What shocked you? What was the best match on the card to you?
Come on, hands down, Edge versus Taker.
Edge
versus Taker was hands down the best.
What was the worst?
let's be honest, Brock and Randy.
Wow, I thought you were going to say Alexa Bliss and Brie Bella.
Nah, that had its moments. But Brock and Randy was just why? It was lackluster as hell. Literally.
If you could change any of the matches that happened tonight, what would you have changed, and who would have won? You can't say Brock and Randy.
I won't say Brock and Randy. Personally, I'd have to say the main event. Yeah, everything is the same. I don't care who wins, just I was hoping it would last a little longer.
Rob Van Dam does what Rob Van Dam does, though.
Regardless, still, you want the biggest shock, there you go.
That could be Shocker of the Year award. The Edgies. You know what else I heard is coming up soon?
Now, if you're wondering, when that'll take place?
After Roadblock.
Exactly.
There is another award show coming up. The Mizzies. The Mizzies aren't until after the Royal Rumble, though. If he's still gonna do it, I don't know. He might not even make it that far.
Who knows?
But you're probably wondering when the SmackDown Tag Team Champions and the United States Champion and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion are gonna come back. They currently have a tournament this week.
Oh yeah, it's gonna end this weekend with whoever is the victor.
And then as soon as they come back on 205 Live, they will defend the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Young Bucks. I have a good question for you and Johnson. Yeah. More like the John daughter, but whatever. What? Where's the Fashion Police? Why have they not been on SmackDown? You see, if I was running SmackDown, they would be featured every single week. You had to have them, and now they're not even on TV. And they're still undefeated.
Okay, they were a bit busy lately.
Busy lately? More like you overbooked the show.
Hey! Who said I was in charge of the booking as of lately?
You're right. It's Johnson's fault.
I mean, the man was just doing his job. I mean, not his fault. But don't worry, they'll be here this week.
Well,
yeah, they will.
Against who? Don't let me guess. The main event match?
No. No.
You could, you would.
Okay, where's this kid's diapers?
Right here.
You're seriously wearing a diaper?
You want to change it?
No! Hell no!
It's a few days old.
No. Go.
I'm gonna go fix it.
Yeah! Go do that! I'll send them off. That is gross. Don't you agree?
Wait.
Yeah. I really wonder the hell's up with him.
I don't know.
And it seemed like he wanted you immediately, so...
I don't feel like going anywhere.
Alright, good. So I have a feeling something was up. Well, anyways,
Hey, what's up?
oh, hey, congratulations on your win.
Thanks, man. I'm Rob Van Dam. Shiny, right? How about we turn NXT into ECW.
Mm-hmm. Intriguing. But
Van Dam, you better step aside. Because the real champ is here. Bacon?
sir,
Congratulations, Rob. You know, I like that one too.
let me guess. If you had it, you were gonna change it to ECW.
No, I'd wear both of them.
That works.
Funny you should say that. You want to put your money where your mouth is? Tell you what, Rob. You want a shot at the WWE Championship? You got it.
What?
Don't worry. He deserves it. He's a good competitor.
True.
And that's what's best for business, right?
Yeah.
Good matches. So this Thursday on SmackDown will be the NXT champion, Rob Van Dam, versus myself for the WWE Championship. Sweet.
Nice.
But there's just one thing that you need to know. After the bell rings for the second time, the referee's going to be holding up my hand in both of these championships, and the ring announcer's going to be announcing the new WWE champion, Rob Van Dam. Now that's cool.
Now, the interesting thing about this.
If you win, you have double duty at the Royal Rumble. You'd have to defend both the WWE Championship and the NXT Championship.
Just the only difference is the WWE Championship will be way more taxing on you.
I mean, I beat 5 guys. Got some burgers and fries.
I wish.
But anyway, seriously. I beat 5 guys. 3 guys aren't going to be that much of an issue. Because in case you didn't realize, I'm the whole effing show. Rob Van Dam.
I feel like you're...
And Rob, there's just one thing you need to know. I'm the cerebral assassin. I'm the game. I'm the king of kings. And when I lay you down for the 3 count with a pedigree, if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Oh, I know this one. Smoking. You do what you gotta do. But, no, Rob, it's... Okay. Let the best champ win. You seen Steph?
No, I haven't, sir.
If you see Steph, tell her I'm waiting at the limo.
Alright, by the way, I tried getting a hold of you when, tried getting a hold of you last week.
We'll talk about it when I get to SmackDown.
Alright, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, hopefully you'll listen.
Quiet! Quiet!
My mouth is zipped.
Shut it.
Shut what?
It. You're in the presence of greatness. I give you the champ of Jericho. Drink it in, man. You see, at the Royal Rumble, there's going to be 29 other guys, right? And one of them is going to be Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar? You know what happens when you enter the Rumble of Jericho? Huh, Brock? You know what happens? You know what happens when you announce yourself for the Rumble of Jericho without gaining Y2J's permission? Brock Lesnar, you just made the list! Christian, you know what happens when you beat Dolph Ziggler inside Hell in a Cell? Right after Chris Jericho? Huh? You know what happens? Christian, you just made the list! Kevin Nash! Big bad Kevin Nash! He's a sexy beast, baby! You know what happens when you kick this poor man in his juggernauts? Oh, you know what happens? Kevin Nash! Maybe.
I got something.
Kevin Nash! You just made the list!
Kevin Nash? Welcome to the Frying Pan Club, buddy.
Hey, Mike, that's a good one. It's a good one. But you know what happens when you imitate Chris Jericho? You think I'm going to put you on the list, don't you?
Yep.
Mike Bacon, you just made the frying pan! Strowman,
I'm my own friend.
you wanna enter the Royal Rumble match without Chris Jericho's permission? When you're already tag team champion? Imitating Chris Jericho entering the Royal Rumble as a champion? You just made the list! Who else is in the Royal Rumble? Kurt Angle! You know what happens when you're bald and your son thinks he runs Raw's Jericho? Huh? You know what happens? Kurt Angle! You're not even good enough to make the list. Or the frying, for that matter. I've beaten you once. I've beaten you twice. And I've done something that you have never done. And that's win the Undisputed Championship, beating The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin in the same night. Elias, I got a song for you. He thinks he can sing. He thinks he can rhyme. He may get in the ring, But he's on Y2J's time. He's gone from SmackDown, but he's never missed. His name's Elias, and he just made the list. One more thing. To the other 25 or whatever competitors, when I walk in to the Rumble at Jericho in front of the Jerichoholics of all ages, they're going to be witnessing history as the Intercontinental Champion for the unprecedented 11-time, 10-time Intercontinental Champion in the WWE, 1 time in New Japan, 11-time overall, will win the Royal Rumble and go on to challenge the champion of my choosing in the main event of Roadblock, End of the Line. And I'm going to walk out with this title or one of their titles, because I am the best in the world at everything I do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now?
Anyways, that's on the win.
Watch it. Okay. Where's Kevin Owens?
I don't know. He hasn't come by here.
Where's Edge?
He hasn't come by here either.
Good. Where's the Big Show?
He's not here. I didn't see him backstage.
Where's Chris? Don't answer that.
Isn't going to.
Where's Christian?
Don't know. I think he's backstage still.
Well, when you see him, tell him the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla is looking for him. And go tell Swifty Tim in the 15th row that he's paying my tab.
Well, that was really interesting. So yeah, hopefully we can actually end the show here. Well, end the review
That's
here.
Y2J. I'm Rob Van Dam.
What's that?
You know what it is.
No thank you.
Come on.
Nah,
Come on, man.
I'm not into that.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Maybe Paulie wants one. How do you know?
I don't know. Well, anyways, yeah, again, congrats on your win. Well, okay, now we can end the show.
Ah! No.
What?
This is the Kevin Owens show now.
Where the hell did you get that from?
Yo. Oh, you mean the Universal Championship?
Yes, the bad-looking title.
This is the. You see, I never lost. I never lost that Hell in a Cell match. Never lost. Which means I'm the rightful champion. So you will recognize me as WWE Universal Champion.
And before Brock Lesnar wins that, then we'll never see him.
Did you just say Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, as a joke.
Brock Lesnar can't beat me. I'm Kevin Owens. In case you forgot that, allow me to show you. Roll back the clip.
We don't have any clips set up.
Monkeys! Get on the clip!
By the way, I saw your buddy Jericho.
Chris isn't my friend. He never was my friend.
I don't care. I saw him though.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You know what I seen earlier?
What?
The back of my eyelids.
Yeah, because you probably either closed them or, yeah, you were asleep. Well, no, duh.
My championship looks much better than that one that Levesque is carrying around. You can see here it says Universal Champion. That means I am the champion of the entire universe. He could be the WWE champion. He's only the champion of the WWE. I am WWE's Universal Champion. The champion of the entire universe.
Okay then. We get the idea. I'm probably guessing you got permission to use that title.
Permission?
Let me guess. You took it upon yourself.
Yeah. Because I'm Kevin Owens, and this is my show.
Raw is your show if you're the Universal Champion, so yeah. I don't know if
By
you're
the way,
in a match tomorrow or not.
By the way, the winner of the Royal Rumble, they're going to be facing the real champion. The Universal Champion.
Okay, so there's an additional option on the plate. That's great. Real great. So the winner of the Rumble will either face the NXT Champion, the WWE Champion, or the Universal Champion.
Newsflash, they're going to pick the Universal Champion. Why are they going to pick the Universal Champion?
You don't know that for sure.
Because they want a main event KO block with me. Monkeys, get on the clip.
Well, they're packing up and getting ready to go. So, no clip for you. I'm supposed to be ending this. I was supposed to end this a long time ago, but I keep on getting interrupted.
Guess what? I got something for you.
What?
In my bag.
Your bag.
Mike, you know what this is?
What's that?
It's the list of KO.
And you know I got it right here, right?
The frying pan of KO.
Right. Yo,
That's what it says.
who the hell wrote this? Smart asses in there.
If you ever, I mean ever, interrupt me again, you're gonna find yourself on this list.
I
I never interrupted you now.
Zip it. Since the monkeys won't play the clip in the truck, you just watched the Kevin Owens Show. Goodbye.